Yo, what's going on?
Hey,
I don't know how clear y'all can see us or whatever, but yeah, we down stacking right now. Listen, before y'all watch this new episode, let us apologize first of all. It's
devil
up.
be working, man.
The devil be working, but listen, the episode is up, man. What happened was we pressed record for the episode to start recording. We finished the whole episode. Turns out we only got like 40 seconds of footage on the episode, but however, we got the audio. So if you still want to listen, that's cool. You can continue this after this video, and the audio is gonna come right in. So listen, y'all. We're gonna see y'all next week. We love y'all, and thanks again.
Did you capture me?
I don't know. I mean,
I'm looking over the camera, so I'm like, I'm probably like this.
Don't
So
say what you got.
I ain't got nothing to say.
Oh,
that's what basically you got.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, J Real right here.
Hey,
yeah, you know, you're undefeated.
Undeniable.
Favorite supervisors that you hate, and this is the black tee wearing, the wave cap spinning Shells a kid, man, the man of God. Listen, we love y'all, man. Continue to subscribe. We're gonna be back next week, man. Peace.
And we in here
Yeah.
live, like Facebook Live.
Nah, that's what?
Facebook do be live though, whenever it's live. But when it ain't live, it ain't live.
That's facts.
But this is Bruh's Ain't Your Bruh's podcast. And you are looking at your undeniable favorite supervisor that you hate, J Real.
That's my boy J Real. And this right here is your wave cap spin.
Yes, it is.
The black tee wearing, the man of God.
Hallelujah.
Shells the kid, man.
Koshanda.
And before we get started with anything, man, y'all already know what to do.
Hit that subscribe. Hit it.
Don't you make us have to say it.
Do it right now.
Subscribe. Doggone it.
And get your blessing. Stop missing on your blessing.
It takes nothing to press that button.
There you go. Stop missing your blessing.
I'm gonna start saying that all over again.
Keep it on going.
Y'all done messed up now.
It's gonna be right up in here somewhere. If it ain't already popped up, it's somewhere right here. So make sure you do so. And remember, as the holidays arrive, there are gifts to come. One gift in particular is none other than an Apple Watch. So make sure that you continue to share and tell somebody to subscribe. Screenshot, send it to us that we know that you have subscribed. And also that whoever you told about the podcast subscribe and that you give it to us as well. That way you can get in it twice and however many more times you get screenshots from other people that you told about. Because there's going to be nothing better than popping up to the family gathering during Christmas time or before Thanksgiving. Because
true.
don't forget, we talked about this last week.
They almost forgot. That's that quick.
If you want to know how I felt, check the last episode, but make sure you pop to the Thanksgiving dinner. Boom, what time is it? Everybody
How your time, right?
Yeah, you got your watch on. So make sure y'all do that for us, all right? Now, moving forward.
What are we going to talk about, Jay?
Let's talk about this awesome, wonderful, blessed of an album that we got, y'all, from Silk Sonic.
Man.
Jesus.
I had to get the mic right for this one.
Jesus.
That doggone Silk Sonic something serious now.
I'm going to tell Siobhan knows that I always say this. I always feel like I have bought or downloaded a great album when I can start from number one and change no songs.
That's facts.
Just go all the way through. Don't change. Don't skip a song. Nothing. I've listened to this album so far 3 times. And as I've done so, I have not desired to skip a song at all.
Same here.
Because almost every song is my favorite song.
Same here.
So that's how I always think I have gotten a good album that somebody's dropped.
I'm talking perfection, bro.
Down to everything, to a T.
Perfection. Silk Sonic, man.
Like, there's so much character in it. There's so much brightness to it, so much energy, so much drive. The singing, the instrumentation, everything about this album is just there. If you don't like this album, you're going to hell. That's the bottom line, because I just said so. If you have a reason at all to hate this album, you're going to hell.
Dang! Just like that.
That's how I'm gonna make it known that this album is flawless.
Just like that, man. If you don't like it, you're going to hell. If you don't rock with it, Kedron. Nah, I'm playing. I don't know if you like it or not though, but he like The Weeknd and all that. You know what I'm saying?
The Weeknd's not bad. He hasn't put out anything to make me sit down and listen to
exactly,
The Weeknd.
But Kedron puts The Weeknd over Bruno.
Come on, Kedron.
But we ain't even gonna talk. We ain't even gonna speak on your behalf, Kedron. Let us know in the comments or whatever.
Well, I can't even say that about Kedron because, like I said, I've never sat down and listened to The Weeknd like that, so I can't even do you like that right now, Kedron.
He puts him vocally.
I gotta
over Bruno, bro.
Like I said, that's how much Weeknd I listen to a point where I can't even saying come on the same page with Shabana right now or just anything. I can't say anything right now. So I'm gonna be fair about it, Kedron. I'm gonna be fair. I've not listened to The Weeknd at all, or I've never heard him on the radio and decided to allow my ears to adjust to the singing. So let me give you an honest response on that.
The Weeknd, I ain't even gonna give my comparison because I don't. Anyway, listen, The Weeknd would never.
Now, now we have talked about memes in the past on past shows where there was eliminations or whatever. And only because I felt the same way. I felt The Weeknd could just stay where he was, and that was on the weekends. But other than that, as far as this one-on-one comparison, it's a little different for me. I want to make sure I can give an honest opinion on that. But right now, Bruno and Silk Sonic. Bruno and Mr. Pac Anderson.
Mm-hmm.
Silk Sonic has blessed my ears the last 3 times I've listened to it.
My boy AJ just hit me up what was it, Friday evening? It was like, man, why you ain't tell me Silk Sonic came out yet? I was like, my bad, bro. That's all I've been listening to all day.
Right.
I'm talking about when I went to work Friday morning.
Oh, you already had it busting. He had it busting already.
I was already in there. You feel me?
And that's like yesterday I spent time with my family with the VA, you know what I mean? That album is something that you can put your windows down in the wintertime and still feel the fire, you know what I mean? You feel like you're in the summertime. You just like
hey, after last night.
Wow. Hey, bruh, everything. Everything. For me, it's Fly As Me. And then my boy switched it up on Put On A Smile, you know what I'm saying? A little stadium, almost like a stadium type, you know what I mean, Jank? Bruh, that album from 1 to 9 is all of that.
Yeah, man.
If you haven't listened to it yet, please go listen to it.
Yeah, Bruno Mars and Anderson .Paak.
Listen, I'm trying to tell you.
I'm trying to tell you.
Y'all better go listen to it.
You're going to miss out.
It's going to be crazy.
I'm trying to tell you.
You got to listen to it. So check out that jump, man. And y'all gonna love it, man. Y'all gonna understand why I'm tasting music come from. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, feel me?
I wish I could find some beats like that.
What's some up there?
The type of stuff that they do.
Right. Yeah.
I would gladly pitch that
You'd
to
be
you,
surprised because all of them got some they got this old school type of approach to it. So
and Anderson actually playing the drums for all the joints though. He's playing the drums for all the joints though.
Oh, so he nice with it then. Multi-talented.
Yeah.
God bless you, y'all.
Yeah.
Well, other than that, y'all, make sure y'all get some of that Silk Sonic because it's just like that.
I ain't lying.
You heard what I said. If you find one thing wrong, I'm talking about you find the simplest thing wrong
Put
with
it in the comments. Let us know.
Let me know. And I'm going to determine. I ain't gonna be the one that I can't judge you, but I'm just saying.
No, that's true.
You're going to hell. That's all I'm going to say. Because you ain't right.
Hey.
you ain't right.
You ain't right. You ain't
right.
You ain't doing me right.
You know this stuff. Yo, I'm so saying that on every show,
you
bro.
know this stuff, man.
On every show, bro. I don't care what it is, bro. I'm saying, you know this stuff, man. Hey, yo.
That just had me
By
weak,
the way,
though.
y'all, there's always a story behind everything that we do. Trust me, it is.
That just had me weak.
And one day we're gonna do this stuff. We're gonna do an episode just called Behind the Bruh, dog, something like that. We'll just tell y'all everything.
That's honestly that's my that's what I'll give you more insight on it after we finish the show while we wrapping everything up though. But
yeah.
But yeah, in light of the whole Travis Scott situation, first of all, we've hit a milestone, bro.
We hit a milestone, yeah.
We hit a milestone, man.
Watch this now.
It's funny because the last episode, the Travis Scott episode, we have received our first dislike. Whoever you are, thank you.
Hey.
I don't think it could get more organic than that.
And we're not trying to be funny, y'all. On a serious note, when Siobhan first told me that, I was just like, yes!
He really was.
Because apparently there is somebody who still gave us their time.
That's facts.
They actually listened.
That's fact.
We said something that they must not have liked.
That's facts.
And they took the time to press the dislike button.
Yeah.
They might be a subscriber. You don't know.
Yeah,
they're probably subscribed and they just dislike something.
It might be Kedron. No,
who knows who it is? But all we know is we said something that made somebody press this like button.
Nah.
So whoever you are, we thank you.
Thanks, bro.
Thank you.
Thanks,
Because you actually sat there and listened enough to press this like. You didn't press for no reason. See how we made light out of that situation? Because the truth is, I mean, that's true. Somebody probably just didn't like a comment and they sat there and listened for the whole thing and said, you know what, that ain't even right. Boo.
Mm-hmm.
But anyway, God bless you.
That was their honest.
Yeah.
How can I put it? Their honest opinion. Like
Feedback.
whatever we were saying, they won't rock it with that junk. And I'm like, yo, we thank you for that. You see what I'm saying? We don't think it could get any more organic than that.
So we're just asking you to keep listening because we want to know if we said something on this episode that you didn't like.
Oh, for real.
So please keep listening.
And as far as the Travis Scott situation, let me first clarify. The video last week was to shed light from two Christian point of views, like, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Now, at the same time, me and Drill are performers as well. Like, we've been on stages everywhere, basically. Like, so we can't say what I won't say that it was his responsibility or his fault. Everything went down the way it went. You see what I'm saying?
It wasn't.
You see what I'm saying? Like I'm not. Now the stupid part about it is people are trying to cancel him now.
Here comes cancel culture.
You see what I'm saying? People are trying to cancel him now, and I'm like, nah, like. I mean,
you know how many old school artists have done something at that show that was like horrible, or something bad just happened, and they just happen to be some of the greatest performers to this day still?
Bro, you remember when Miguel had fell on the lady's neck? Like he jumped in the air and did like the little split thing and landed on
her neck,
on some lady's neck. Y'all didn't cancel him for that.
That's because you got a whole lot of. Well, I can't. I might get canceled for saying something.
Imagine that.
What I'm about to say, but
Mama said, "Let my love, just let my love
adorn you on that neck. Give me that neck." Yo, old school. Let me adorn that neck.
My boy landed on her head.
My boy hit the Hulk Hogan on her tail.
The memes about that.
Snap.
Like seeing the Power Rangers and stuff beside him, like kicking and stuff. Like,
yeah, my boy.
I was weak.
My boy hit the drum major split on her neck, bro.
Wait, he said the drum major split?
The drum major split, bro. The male drum major split, bro. The one leg angled like this and the other leg straight across, bro.
My boy hit the James Brown.
From the top rope, dog.
My boy hit the James Brown on her neck, bro.
Yo.
My boy hit the James Brown on her neck. But listen, like,
this generation just a little more sensitive nowadays. That's all.
That's fast. Now,
I understand some things out there.
Yeah.
Times have changed.
Now, R. Kelly, he deserves everything he about to get.
Y'all might as well miss us with that.
He gonna get everything he gonna get.
There's a dislike right there because y'all know how our views look. You know what I'm saying? So that's a dislike right there. But
I'm about to say, but yeah, he got it. He deserved that cancellation.
Y'all call it what y'all want to call it with that one. But I mean, I said a lot of things that, don't make that we kind of grew up with and just had to deal with it growing up versus now. A lot of people are coming more, I guess, quote unquote, woke with a lot of stuff. So people have a lot more heavier and concentrated opinion on stuff now. So yeah. I understand, but now I will come up here and I'm not so much apologizing, but I am going to clarify that I did learn some stuff after the last episode. I did see a full video of where he actually tried to stop the show.
I guess twice.
I saw one time. I saw where he basically like basically the guy was like in trouble and they was like, yo, like give him some space, don't touch him. And he was that's when he was like, yeah. That part still is kind of weird to me. But other than that, I have to at least he tried to stop the show. Whether it was genuine or not, I don't know. Mm-hmm. But I will say and be honest that he did try to stop the show.
Yeah, so, he tried. He tried though. But
and I guess they're saying that he didn't have the power to stop the show anyway.
Yeah,
I guess
read
it was
that.
his top producer or something.
Yeah, they said it's two more people that comes before him as far as stopping the show. And I get it, like when you done sign a contract and all that stuff like this and just super stuff, like they got to deal with money and
right
lawsuits, in which he's dealing with all that right now. But
right.
he would have breached some type of contract or something. And then I guess they were saying that there's 2 more people that was that had the call to stop the show before him. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
And yeah, I mean, I feel like you gonna hold that man accountable just because accountable, like you should hold everybody accountable. Like, you see what I'm saying?
And it makes sense because I mean he's a well known face. You know what I'm saying? It was his concert, so it's kind of like who else you point the finger to?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Now, that don't mean that he didn't have his moments in that whole situation where it's kind of like, hey, bro, like, really? You know what I mean? But for the most part, he tried to stop the show. So I'm like, yo, like, you know what I mean? So it lightened up my perception on the whole thing a tad bit, just a tad bit. But I mean, I don't know.
Yeah.
So it is what it is. Yeah.
Moving on.
Moving forward.
Now, this next video that we saw, well, I personally saw it on Drew. You got your own. Yeah, get your phone up, bro. But this next video that I saw had me weak. I want to say I saw it either Friday or Saturday.
First of all, when Siobhan sent it to me, I understand everything that's being said.
This boy's, listen, this little kid is trying to create a movement.
He wants you to know the struggles of school. You know what I'm saying? Because the truth is, there's things in school happen that we don't know about.
Yeah,
but
we didn't have to deal with.
The things we do know about, we have to address it. So I'm gonna
and
go ahead.
This he want. Listen, this
is basically school at home. You doing homework at home when you really supposed to do stuff at school.
You know what I'm saying?
Ain't school the place to learn?
Right.
Home is to come from school, chill,
Yeah.
get on your tab to get on game what you want to do.
And that's it.
But the teachers want to take like 30 minutes of your time,
Them
an
doggone
hour of
teachers.
your time, just to give you homework. They do this to bother you.
stay woke.
I don't know why they do that, but there's teachers.
But listen though, this the part where the revolution starts.
All our kids, put your hands up. Hope for everybody see this video. No more homework. No more homework.
Yes.
Now we out.
Yeah, that part took me out. And we out. And we out.
My boy was starting a revolution.
If y'all can see the video, my man is really distraught. He just like, listen, because like
he had his facts.
my man like, yo, like
my boy is a public speaker.
He is disturbed. He is
Let me tell you what
disturbed.
homework has done to him.
Yo.
Homework has made this man a politician.
Yo, that
an
quick.
Activist. Homework has done more for him that he didn't even realize.
My man had to make sure that you knew the distress and the unfairness. He said, them teachers?
He said, they are here to bother you.
Good God almighty.
They're not here to help. They're here to bother you.
My man said, home is only for you to come home,
chill,
be comfortable, chill,
play your game, your tablet, all that stuff.
And that's it.
And that's it.
That's it.
Homework ain't home. You ain't go home to do homework.
Listen, this is how you know you got a good politician. When you ask them a question and they give you a question back. So how is school? Ain't school for homework? Ain't school for
school is for work in general. Like
ain't school for learning.
He said, I get it, right?
My boy asked a question. He said, ain't school for learning? Use your common sense.
Use your common sense.
My boy said, ain't school for learning? Huh?
My boy said, I mean, I get it, right? Like we go to school, we do the work. I get it. And it's called school work. Then you do your work at school.
When somebody is
the teachers don't be like, oh, get your education at home. They don't say that.
Yo.
They said like when you leave home to go to school, your parents say, hey, my boy going to school.
Hey, you know he had a good movement idea when he had asked a question to make you think.
My boy, and then check this though. At the last part, he tried to empower the other little kids. Kids, put your hands up. No more homework. No more homework. And I'm out.
And I'm out. I said, yo. And my boy said, you hoping went viral. My brother, you just went viral, dog.
I was weak, bro. I'm laughing.
All I'm saying is he's got a very good start because something that I've been seeing is like.
My boy about to be the mayor.
I saw a post where somebody was like, here's another day of me not using MX plus B.
Oh yeah, that's facts.
And that's a real subject though, man. I'm about to say what we
that
learned in school,
facts.
bro. Like none of the stuff that we learned in school, unless you like really dug into a profession that requires that. Let's be honest. When's the last time you used the slope formula since you've been out of school?
Hey, Hey, whoever created the curriculum and stuff, they were just like, let's just throw this in here just in case, like, you know what I mean, just in case they want to be engineers or something like that.
Just in case you're on a family vacation and you trying to go up a hill and you figure out that
you gonna figure this thing out.
There's a possibility that you can get up there, so you use a slope formula to figure out if you can make it or not. Like, really? When's there ever gonna be a time where I don't know a number that I have to use the Pythagorean theorem?
Just in case.
Just in case. Let me see. How much this stuff? Let me see. 5 squared plus 299 squared equals.
What about PEMDAS?
PEMDAS. When am I going to ever have a situation where I have to figure out, okay, the parentheses are first. Let me get all that. All right, any exponents in the situation? No, because Gerald's gone from yesterday, so he ain't even here. So, and then let me divide and conquer everything. But let me bring it back together and then add to the situation, but take myself out of it. Nah.
That junk crazy, bro.
Where would I ever have to use logarithms? Huh?
Nah. I definitely won't.
So my brother has a very good starting point.
He does.
I hope that he goes further with this, because he might mess around and have our kids, the generation, actually going to school for stuff like taxes, how to write a check, how to build credit, how to maintain credit, how to save money, build money, stuff like that.
Now,
but y'all ain't hearing me.
That's the type of stuff that somebody need to be teaching.
Right.
Facts.
Right.
But just in case, like I said though,
you never know.
Don't. Like, listen, brother. The brothers, we support what you got going on.
We behind you, brother.
We support what you got going on, brother.
We behind you.
No more homework. That's what I'm talking about.
Only because what's gonna happen is, you already got one boy in high school. You know what I'm saying? And you about to have 2 new ones coming up in a whole new generation. Come on, saying,
and that is true,
Daddy. So how you do this problem? You'd be like, I'm
gonna say somebody called this guy.
So
we can put some.
You want to stay in your class? You listen in school, but hey, what are you doing? Turn the whole thing around, because you don't know what the answer is. Their fault. Why are you doing it? But yeah, I need you to pay attention when you're in class. Now,
give me the book.
Give me that game.
Give me here.
Give me that book.
Let me read this.
Call your aunt. Call your aunt. Call your aunt. She knows more about this stuff. Here go the example right here. But they ain't want you to in the classroom. Son of a. Jesus, put C, and then.
I remember my wife used to try to help with homework and stuff, and it's like, why do black parents do that, bro? They feel like
y'all already know.
If they ask the question again but louder, the child is supposed to receive the answer like in their mind. If little Sally had 2 apples and she ate 1, how many apples does she have?
None.
If little Sally, straighten up, I ain't even touched you yet. Listen, if little Sally had 2 apples and ate 1, how many apples does she have?
2.
Put your hands up. Put two fingers. 2 fingers now. If little Sally 2 ate 1, how many apples? How many apples do you got?
3.
And you just go off right there. You just start going off on your child there.
When I tell you the room gets hot in 25-degree weather, bro, when they get hot in there, you start itching and stuff. You know.
I had to walk in the room like, babe, just give him a second. Just give him a second. But luckily though, like, math ain't really nothing that Kay had a problem with. I think it's reading, because a lot of times, like, not reading and comprehension, like, you see what I'm saying, like comprehending what he just read. It's like the questions, like
in regards to what he just read.
You see what I'm saying, like, and it'd be like explain type junk, like it'd be like why, like
it could be a simple story. John walked into his house and cut the microwave on. The question would be like, what car did he drive? What? You didn't tell me.
Nah, it be some crazy junk. Like say that story again.
John walked into his house and cut on the microwave. The end.
He'd be like, what did John do? And explain. He'd be like, walked into his house and then explain. He'd be like, because.
I said, why?
Like,
why?
Because that's what he did. I'm like, hey,
give us a paper on what happened.
I'm like, Kamar, you can't just say because. You got to give it.
My boy would just be like, because, and that's it.
Yeah, when he was younger, he would put that though.
I'm sorry, that's the rules to get, because.
That's what I came up with.
Like, which one more? I mean, What do you want me to say?
mean?
You see the story right here. What do you want me to say?
It's because that's why.
You know what I'm saying?
Yo.
Like that's it. Yo,
that's hilarious though.
I gotta understand this stuff. But
Y'all
anyway,
gotta do better.
moving forward
to our the final and last subject or topic. Trying to see a good one. All right, so my boy Terrence J. Hey yo, it's 106 in Park. It's Terrence J. Man, it's Freestyle Friday. It's crazy, man. It's crazy.
a very horrible actor, by the way.
Horrible. Dang. Nah, I ain't saying he no Denzel or nothing like this, but
Okay, you know what? I went too far. He's not a horrible actor, but he's not just he's a nice fill-in type of person, I guess.
True.
Maybe I went too far with that one. I'm sorry, America.
Well, let's go ahead and get to some of these details, y'all.
So basically what happened, y'all.
Hold on, I think I'm gonna try to play this off of Yahoo News. Shout out to Yahoo News.
Yahoo News. The battle between Yahoo and Google still goes on after years and years and years of years.
Oh, it's an ad.
Although I think Google wins the cake.
Nah, that's facts.
Yeah, what happened to Bing, bro? Remember people used to use Bing?
But not Bing. I think Bing is still on.
It's still on, but I don't see Bing. Nobody don't use Bing to
Bing
search
don't
stuff
never
no more.
pop up.
Thieves targeted an actor following him to his home in Sherman Oaks. Then they tried to rob him at gunpoint. Neighbors there tell us tonight they are fearing an organized crime of gang members is terrorizing that neighborhood. Kick on Sarah Donchi has more tonight.
It was a disturbing crime that neighbors worry is becoming all too common. TV star Terrence J was the target of an armed robbery attempt Wednesday morning.
Welcome to the show. It's BEC's 106 in Park. My name is Terrence. How y'all feeling?
Police say 4 suspects in a silver Jeep Cherokee followed him as he drove to his Sherman Oaks home, then pulled up behind him and tried to rob him at gunpoint. When the victim sped off, the suspects followed and opened fire, but no one was hurt.
This is the second time it's happened. This happened to him about 4 months ago. He was robbed here as well, same house.
Police are calling crimes like these follow-home robberies and even issued a warning on Monday about the startling trend.
People need to be aware of their surroundings, especially leaving nightclubs, restaurants, and what have you. And it seems that the suspects are targeting individuals that either have expensive jewelry, expensive cars. And
that's crazy, though, man.
People who live in Sherman Oaks say it's not unusual for celebrities to live next door, and some of the sleepy streets are lined with multi-million-dollar homes. Some neighbors say they're seeing an uptick in crime.
I mean, Sherman Oaks used to be very, very safe, and now homes are getting robbed left and right.
This woman, who only wanted to be identified as Julie, said her house was cased and burglarized Friday. Even with a license plate number, police told her there was not much they could do and that they suspected she was targeted by a burglary ring that's been active in the area.
All right, so Terrence J.
Yo, what's up, man?
Just want to sit some Park,
Park.
But nah, though. I didn't know that this is the second time that it has happened.
Yeah, that was my first time, like, right then, like, knowing that this is the second time that happened. So that's kind of crazy. And, like, it's crazy because it's happening right around the holidays.
That's exactly, it's robbing season, bro.
Yeah.
It's robbing season. Like people are want to provide for their children and stuff. And I ain't gonna sit here and say that a lot of people don't have the jobs or whatever, but, you know, they have to find a way to, you know what I mean, make it happen. And I ain't saying you have to go out and rob the next person or whatever. But but yeah, just stay prayed up, y'all.
And here's how I know it's serious, y'all. Me and my wife had been like saving up because we wanted to get Sky an iPad. You know what I'm saying? So went and got her one yesterday. And this is what the cashier said when I got ready to walk out. He's paying, I paid for the iPad or whatever, and he's bagging it. He said, you know what, I'm going to bag it like 2 or 3 times for you because, believe it or not, somebody got like shot like just this morning, like earlier that morning, like 2, 3 a.m., something like that.
What?
Because he left out with an iPad and somebody like tried to get him, and the person ended up like being dead in their car. You know what I'm saying? He was like, so I'm going to triple back. He said, better yet, he said, I'm going to bag it again for you so that nobody can't see what's in your bag because that's what it's like that. This is in Chesapeake, y'all.
That's crazy.
This is in Chesapeake. And the guy was like, yeah, he was like, anybody that buys one, he's like, I've been doing this all day because it's not going to happen on my watch. You know what I'm saying? Like as far as like somebody walking out with something like that, you know what I mean? So that was the first time I felt like, yo, like I had to legit walk out like I was robbing somebody. I was just like, yo, like, I mean, you know what I'm saying? Make sure nobody behind me type stuff. You know what I mean? And that's how I had to walk out. And it's like, yo, it's like, nowadays, like, this is the point where you got to, like, you got to carry, you know what I'm saying? And just protect yourself, because, like, people could, like, literally, like, ready to rob you over a simple matter. You know what I'm saying? Like Siobhan said, people probably trying to rob so they can provide for their families. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, you doing that, which, I mean, many people say, you know, I do anything for my kids. So, you know, if robbing's one of them, it's like, yeah, think about that, man. Like you rather risk the possibility of you not seeing your kids anymore because you want to rob them for a one-time sensation of them being happy about something, when you can give them that, you know what I'm saying, with your presence, you know what I'm saying?
That's
not you just giving them a materialistic gift, but
that's facts though.
This is just the time we're in now, man.
Like I said, stay prayed up, y'all, and don't come home the same way. Like,
right.
Don't come back home the same way. You know, so
about to say, you just gotta watch, like the officer in the video said, you gotta watch your surroundings. You know what I'm saying? You gotta make sure that you're protecting yourself the best way you possibly can, and know you can't trust everybody. You know what I mean? And that's why, trust me. And like when people say about how things were back in the day, thankfully I was able to live a little bit of that. You know what I mean? I used to see where like back then, like the neighbors or somebody could like discipline me or something, because everybody was a village. You know what I'm saying? Like everybody's kids was everybody's kids. Like I could go to the next door neighbor's house and go inside and get something to eat. You know what I'm saying? I remember that. You know what I'm saying? So like to see it now, we're like, you too scared to do that because you feel like the person, your neighbor, might end up abducting your kid type junk. You know what I'm saying? So you don't even know. But the good thing that I believe is that, you know what I mean, God's got us covered. You know what I mean? That don't mean that we just what's the word I'm looking for? That doesn't mean that we're immune to anything of those things happening.
Right.
But we believe that the Holy Spirit will like let us know, you know what I mean, when things are not a safe place to go, or you know what I mean. So from that point, we got to be obedient when the Holy Spirit may be saying, "Hey, don't go in this neighborhood right now," or you know, don't do this, don't do that. You know what I mean? Or lock your doors, do this, check that, don't go home. You know what I mean? Stuff like that. You know what I mean? So yeah, I believe stuff like that. That's what gives me comfort. You know what I mean? You know, and I could preach on this thing because I could have a gun and still feel unsafe with the Holy Ghost.
Go with.
I'll be all right.
That's facts.
So
that's facts.
But on some real stuff, y'all. Y'all stay prayed up out here because you just need to. You know what I mean? Especially with COVID have happened and people lost their jobs. Some people probably are desperate, bro. I won't put it past.
Yeah.
Some people probably really desperate.
Yeah.
To like have their same lifestyle without having the job that they normally have. You'd be surprised. So all I can say is, y'all, those of y'all, especially Black Friday. First of all, bro, I never go out for Black Friday, bro.
I always hated that concept and the experience. My first experience with Black Friday, like I hated that junk. And
same here, bro.
And I ain't gonna stunt. The deals are cool, like I guess, but it's just the experience, like, and I don't like it.
I think I've only went twice. The first time was when my aunt was home. We went, and that was the worst. Like people like bum rush. Like you literally see people tug of warring with stuff. I'm like, yo. And then I think maybe 2018, 2019, we went to Walmart in Elizabeth City, and it wasn't even bad. You know what I mean? It wasn't bad. I mean, it was packed, but it wasn't to that nature. You know what I mean? But most times I'm just like, nah, I'd rather just order online or wait till Cyber Sunday. You know what I mean? And just
you mean
order.
Cyber Monday?
I thought it was Sunday.
Nah.
It's that's wrestling. Monday. My bad, cuz. That's wrestling, cuz. My bad, bro.
It's just Cyber Sunday.
For Cyber Mondays, you know what I mean? I'd rather order stuff like that, you know what I mean? And get it that way. That way I got to be around, like, people who, you know, say just think about stuff like that. So that's just where I am with it.
Yeah, man.
So come Black Friday when y'all do go out, make sure y'all be safe and make sure y'all be safe driving up and down these dangerous highways and stuff too, man.
Yes, please.
Folks just crazy out. They crazy out here.
I'm trying to tell
they
you. They crazy. Hey, listen, man. This has been another episode of Bros Ain't Your Bros podcast, man.
It's been fun.
Don't forget to do your part.
Do what you're supposed to do.
And subscribe, man.
and let somebody know about it too.
Yeah, let somebody know about it. Tell people about the show, man. If you enjoy it, if you like it, if you think it's something dope to pass away a little time or whatever, while you driving to work, while you getting ready, while you cleaning the house or whatever, like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And listen, y'all may have not tried it yet. I didn't try it until it brought to my attention. But listen, if you got any Apple products or I don't know what Android got going on. I'm gonna be honest with you. I ain't trying to play Android. I'm not playing Android, people. I'm just saying I don't know how y'all do stuff. I'm just saying with Apple, you got this thing called AirPlay, and you just play it on your TV. So whenever you see us up here on YouTube, you know what I'm saying. And for the audio listeners, go check the YouTube out. Go play it on your TV, man.
Mm-hmm. And don't worry, we're gonna be on TV pretty soon.
It's gonna be soon.
Shana.
You know what? You ought to be ashamed of yourself because I was gonna make a joke today, and I was gonna say we ain't on TV yet, but we're gonna be there. That's confirmation.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna be on TV, y'all.
Mm-hmm. Don't you even worry about it.
It's about this News Channel 3 coming from live from so and so. You have Jarrell Sharp and Siobhan Sessoms. Hello, welcome. And this your brother, dog. And it's be hot outside, dog. And tomorrow, bro, it's gonna rain. So, hey, bro, get your umbrellas on your raincoat. You know, it's gonna be cold outside.
You ain't even trying to be caught up like that on everything. I love that on mama, cuz.
Anyway, by the way, yo, but yo, don't put us on TV. No, Lord. Do it, Lord.
Do it, Father.
Do it, Lord.
Glory.
We believe it. But listen, God bless every one of y'all. Y'all take care of yourselves. Be safe out here.
Please.
And we're going to make sure we provide even more strict details on this Apple Watch giveaway so that way you will know when you're going to get it. That way you can be excited and get your early Christmas gift. Mm-hmm, all right? So other than that, we out of here.
Peace.